Hey, what is going on, Guardians? TBL here, back once again to talk to you guys a bit about some of that good old Iron Banner, baby. And man, I might have to say, Iron Banner is back. It is back in full swing. And I have been getting down in the playlist, trying to eke out some wins, finish up some of my armor and weapon grinds, and get my hands on some of those ornaments before they disappear when Season 3 finally rolls around in May. That's right, I talked to you guys a little bit yesterday about Iron Banner coming back, what the weapons for sale were, you know, the usual kind of coverage stuff, but I said I was going to be making another video talking a bit more about 6v6 PvP, how I feel about it here in the Iron Banner, and that's what this video is for. And I've got to say, I'm really starting to warm up to 6v6. Yesterday, in last night's video, I said, you know, I played a little bit of it on PC, got kind of styled on a bit with some of the matchmaking in there, getting put up against a bunch of full fire teams, and I said, oh, you know, I'll go take some time and play it on console. Well, your boy TBL is a man of his word. I am here playing on PS4 right now, and it's definitely weird. Oh man, I don't know if any of you Guardians out there are PC players, you'll understand what I mean when I say it's weird jumping from PC back to console, and I mean that with every ounce of elitism you could probably expect from a PC player. But the change in frame rate completely threw me off. Like my first 3 games, your boy was getting absolutely styled on non-stop. It took me a while to get reacclimated to things, and then, you know, to figure out what kind of loadout I wanted to run out. But once I did, I've got to admit, once I did, I really started to enjoy myself here in Iron Banner. As you can see right here, your boy's got that Acreus whipped out. He is ready to go on a rampage, and rampage I do in these games. But I have got to admit, Iron Banner 6v6 Crucible is feeling pretty darn good right now. I'm really enjoying the increased player count. I'm always finding engagements to get into. Yeah, every now and again, you know, you're going to run into the stacked teammates who know how to play Destiny 2 correctly and will just team shot the crap out of you. I still say that's something that could really probably be fixed by, you know, decreasing the time to kill globally for most weapons across the board, and I'm really hoping that's going to be something that happens soon, because if it does, we could have a real winner on our hands. This thing could feel really, really good with the changes that have already been implemented with weapon strengths, with your cooldowns and stuff like that. Maybe we can get a couple of those cooldowns back a little bit faster. But right now, 6v6 is not feeling too bad. Most of the maps don't feel cramped. I'm playing on a Distant Shore or Shores of Time, whatever they call this map in T2. And, you know, it's free-flowing. I'm not cramped with a bunch of teammates. It's not bad at all. Just like yesterday on PC, I'm solo queuing for pretty much all of this. I was, like most other players, a little bit worried that with the way they designed Destiny 2, the PvP maps would be too small for 6v6, and I'm very happy to report that for most of the maps that I've played through, and between my gameplay on PC yesterday and playing on console today, I've played a fair number of the maps that are currently available in Destiny 2. And I'll definitely say that the majority of maps available right now feel perfectly fine with 6v6. A lot of the games I've been getting into have been fast-paced, people have been up and moving around, there hasn't been really that much camping and even that much sticking to your teammates. I've noticed a lot of players just kind of going off on their own. You're still going to get team shot like crazy because, of course, encounters take way too long in this game to finish, but it's been pretty fast, it's been pretty frantic, and I like that. I enjoy some of this extra chaos within the Crucible right now. And I think 6v6 is definitely something I would like to see added to some other game modes moving forward. I was actually talking with Blackbox about this on stream earlier today. I would love to see 6v6 be moved into the Quickplay playlist. Maybe we could get a 6v6 Clash, Control, and whatnot. Because with some of the additional motion options and the extra speed we have now with in-air movement, it's feeling pretty good right now. You know, when they announced that they were dropping basic PvP game modes from 6 players to 4 players, I scratched my head a bit at that, and there's even some reports out of Bungie that show that the Sandbox team was confused by that as well. It was kind of a decision made by the Crucible team, probably specifically so that they could tailor the game more towards a esport kind of sweat market, and I would say they didn't really hit that mark, and ultimately I don't really believe that PvP, at least in the casual game modes, needed to be dropped down to 4 players. I don't really think it did any favors for Destiny 2's PvP. And I think it kind of shows now. If you go and you play some Iron Banner right now, if you're not getting, you know, too swamped on by fully stacked fire teams like I was on PC, then you'll probably notice most of the maps still flow just fine. Now, in Control, there are a few maps where you can get kind of spawn trapped a bit. I experienced that on like Altar of Flame. If you're spawning on A, it's really easy to get trapped in A if you have an aggressive team of 6 people who are just pushing in on you and keeping you there. But ultimately, I haven't really noticed any big setbacks from having 6 people available in these quick play matches. I see no reason for why this couldn't be added into some of the other quick play game modes. And at this point, yeah, I'm having way more fun with this than I do with normal Destiny 2 outside of like maybe Mayhem. So as of right now at least, until I get tired of playing this and something else makes me super mad and super salty, I'm all in on 6v6 making a return. Bring it back to where we were in Destiny 1. If we can just tune a couple of other things, like maybe tune spawns a little bit more so it's not so easy to trap entire teams on one point. And of course, address the overall global time to kill. Maybe drop that down a bit closer to where it was in Destiny 1, because right now it still definitely takes too long in your one-on-one encounters. And because of that, with the changes with power ammo and whatnot, you can really see some things snowball with power ammo. If you guys have been watching, I have been all over the Legend of Acreus in this video. It's like once you get it, you can just blip, blip, blip people all over the place, and usually keep that power ammo until the next power ammo spawns, especially now that people drop power ammo whenever you kill them. And I'm not saying nerf power weapons. I think this system's great for power weapons. We just need primaries that are stronger and able to deal with those power weapons. So many times I was able to just bum rush people who were unable to burn me down with the Legend of Acreus and just bloop, blitz them right off the map with that absolutely massive shotgun. And I like that. I like being able to do that. I like being able to just grab Acreus and ape myself all around the map, taking out everything in sight. But it definitely can feel a little bit unfair when it's happening to you with either like the Acreus or even with the Sins of the Past, any sort of rocket or the Colony. If somebody's just getting those, it's definitely easy to snowball a team by just utilizing power weapons only because, you know, primaries are still a little on the weak side. And you know, you've got like 2 extra targets now that there's 6 people per teams. But other than that, yeah, I'm thinking 6v6 is pretty fun. I'm enjoying my time in it right now. I'm still limiting my experience in Iron Banner. I'm not going to spend my whole day playing it because it's still Destiny 2 PvP, which I do believe needs some help there. But 6v6 I've definitely enjoyed more than 4v4. It's pretty fun thus far. But alright, those are my thoughts on 6v6. I think it's been pretty fun and I'd love to see it expand. Now, for what you're really here for. Yesterday we had a video come out from Bungie showing off the newly updated Graviton Lance in the 1.2.0 environment. It's awesome, I got a video covering it. Go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It basically is an Outbreak Prime that fires void explosions now. It's pretty dope. Well, continuing that trend, they gave us another quick clip today, this time showing off the Skyburner's Oath, posting an update on their Twitter account saying this: dual utility weapon, precision down sights, explosions from the hip. And this is the clip they gave us today. I've got to say, Bungie is on a roll with some of these exotic changes. That is looking a lot better. So, originally the Skyburner's Oath's abilities were this. It fired a solar slug rifle that got stronger when ADS'd, and of course it had the For the Empire perk, where the weapon is full auto, does extra damage to Cabal, and penetrates phalanx shields. This was one of the weapons I was most excited for before D2 came out, so I was really kind of bummed that its abilities altogether proved to be kind of lackluster when I actually got my hands on it. That looks like it's going to be changing. Based on what we're seeing here, the gun definitely still does more damage when you aim down sights. So your precision shots aiming down sights are going to be dealing extra damage overall. But now, when you hip fire the weapon, your shots deal explosive damage. And that is fantastic. So you're still firing that solar slug round. You're going to deal more damage to Cabal, just natively probably. I doubt they're going to get rid of that ability, although we haven't gotten the full details on this weapon yet. I'm just going off of what I'd imagine here. They're probably not going to get rid of the intrinsics that are already on the gun. But that solar slug, now, it's still going to deal the precision damage when you ADS, but now its hip fire damage is going to be explosive, which is really cool. Definitely looks like it's going to be an absolute blast to play with, if you'll excuse the pun. And I'm so happy that they're continuing this trend of making these underused exotics more powerful, as well as showing them off incrementally to us. This is looking really good. So now we've seen the Sturm and Drawn changes, the Graviton Lance changes, and the Skyburner's Oath changes. I wonder what they're gonna prop up next. You guys know I'm counting down the days till they show us what Tractor Cannon is going to be doing in the new 1.2.0 update. But alright, Guardians, that is everything I had for you today. What do you think of 6v6? Some of you guys gave me some feedback on that on yesterday's video. Some of you like it, some of you don't. Be sure to sound off why you don't like it or why you do down in the comment section below. And what do you think of this Skyburner's Oath? I think this was one of the coolest designs for an exotic that really just kind of never panned out, and I'm very happy to see that it's going to be getting some much needed love in 1.2.0. Be sure to leave me your thoughts down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest information we're putting out. Alright, that's it for this one. I gotta get ready to go to work. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, I'm the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty. I can't wait to see what's revealed next.